Welcome to another edition of Banter by the Blender. Today's topic is posture. We live in this magnificent body where so many things are going on consciously and unconsciously. And our environment as well as our activities shape how our body develops. Now, at some point, you have to address posture. We spend our lives looking out of our body. When we see people, we make conscious and unconscious judgments about them by how they are presenting themselves, how they are standing, and we make a judgment on their energy level and their awareness and their health, all just by looking at them. Now, occasionally, of course, we do this to ourselves. We look in the mirror and we may kind of like attempt to present ourselves the best way we can, or we make a judgment on how our body is. There's a lot of factors into how our bodies are made up, but at some point you have to address your own posture. Either you do so just by bringing your attention to it and becoming aware of your posture, or some part of your body is going to hurt. And part of this reason is just that the 21st century lifestyle is just very different than what we evolved as humans. We're very social creatures where we attempt to communicate things with our body, so we don't make any movements. We're very aware of our body position. Also, we spend a lot of time sitting or standing in line or driving, and we may have taken on maybe a sport or an activity where we use asymmetry in a way that can tweak the whole body, like in archery, and that will eventually cause the whole body to twist over time and develop muscles in different places, unless you learn to be ambidextrous. And when you shoot a bow and arrow, you shoot it both ways. That will balance your body out. So it's likely that at some point your body's going to hurt somewhere. You might get like a shoulder pain, or it's very common to get lower back pain. And this is the time when you must address your posture and recognize how your body sits. And once you recognize this, that most common, the way that you address posture is you can go to a doctor or a chiropractor and get it worked on. But ultimately, you need your own practice, a time every morning or recurring event where you address your posture. And what this means, it means that you acknowledge that if you don't address your posture, the natural human body will just kind of sink like this. Because, if you're lazy or you've been sitting somewhere, you naturally kind of bend over, or if you sit at a computer, this is just the natural, the body tries to be efficient. And so you have to actively open the body up and move it in the other way to balance it out and bring everything into alignment. So this can be very useful if it's part of your morning practice. This is one of the reasons that many people choose to do yoga every morning, in order to just move the body in both ways. Move it this way, and then you move it this way. And it really helps balance your body out, and it helps your muscles just sit in a really good place. Now, I've been fortunate enough to have a posture alignment teacher named Isaac from Motion Unlimited, and he has courses online that you can take. And the main goal, or the process of taking his courses, is that you learn about all of the different aspects of the body where the muscles sit and how you can activate them or rebalance them out if they're hurting. So I still continually take his classes and learn from him, but I also have my own system, and you can get an app or something where you build your own morning routine. So I have this one as my morning exercise routine, and pretty much you just set up the different things you want to have to do in order based on your own, what you've learned or what you're looking for after taking classes, and you make a list of all the things you want to do, and then you put times to them. So this one's each one of these is 1 minute, sometimes it's 30 seconds, sometimes it's 2 minutes, and then you have this morning routine. And then when you're ready to start it, it can even read to you and then there's a little countdown timer, and it can really help to just get you to do it, because it's great to take classes. Classes take you learn things, and it forces you to do the exercise fully. But if you can also create your own schedule, then it's more efficient, because you put in the things that you specifically want to do every day. It's not this thing. You set up the things that you want to do every day, and then this thing holds you accountable, or it keeps you to do it. Jeez, whoa, bad posture. Oh. So that's what I recommend, and I definitely see posture as an important part of everyone's life at some point in time. And that is what happens over time. You just gotta face it. And then when the time is right, you do the right thing, and the blender, and this is the end of the episode. It's over now.